Welcome to the YNTAAY Minis. I'm Chris Smith and this is Michelle. Welcome, Michelle.
Hi.
We're excited because we both just recently saw the all-new Dirty Dancing on TV, starring Abigail Breslin as Baby and Colt Pradas as Johnny Castle. Michelle, what did you think of it?
I don't think it was very good.
Oh dear. Now, as you all know, the original movie starred Patrick Swayze, one of Michelle's favorites, and the marvelous Jennifer Grey as Baby. And now, Jennifer Grey dressed very sexy, cute like a real teenager of the early 60s, and they dressed the new Baby in, you can't really tell it here, but like frumpy, matronly outfits.
Yeah.
House dresses, and...
Not good. Not good.
It was very strange, and we're not talking about Abigail Breslin's figure or anything, because we don't do that here. But
Right.
they dressed her in a way that she looked even more frumpy and matronly. Whenever I would see her from a distance, I would think it was the mother, who was actually much thinner than and less frumpy. They dressed her more sexy, Deborah Messing,
Right, all of them.
who played the mother, Mrs. Houseman, Marjorie, and for some reason they decided to make Abigail Breslin look really crappy. No offense, Abigail.
Yeah, we love her.
We love her. Little Miss Sunshine, Scream Queen, so many things.
Yeah, they're just okay. The premise of the movie is dirty dancing.
No dirty dancing
No,
in this movie.
exactly. No dirty dancing going on in this
not
movie.
much dancing.
And not much dancing. No choreograph. Whoever choreographed this was not a choreographer.
Well, it was Andy Blankenbuehler, who is a Broadway choreographer. He's very well known from Hamilton. He won the Tony. He's a good choreographer. But for some reason,
there was no choreographing going on in this movie.
They didn't do the lift very well, even in the
and
water.
She just twirls around and flips up her leg or something like that, and that's it.
Yeah.
Hello.
It was very strange.
Okay, and there was no this movie's supposed to be sexy. Sexy, not sexual. Sexy. There was no sexy going on in the whole movie, practically.
Yeah, and I thought that Sarah Hyland from Modern Family, who played the sister, Lisa, I thought she would have made a much better Baby.
Yeah,
just because
that's probably true.
She had more of a young bubbly thing going on, and they've made Baby very serious. So serious that I don't know that she would have ever gone to even take a dance lesson, much less having an affair with an older hottie or...
Yeah.
I mean, this girl was so straight and narrow, the way that it was written, that I just didn't believe that she would have gotten involved with these people. She was so far up her father's ass, much more than in the original. Didn't you think?
Kind of, and I
was,
just don't think it was. I mean, I know they were trying to go another direction and kind of put another spin on the whole thing, but it didn't even make sense. Some of the things that they did didn't make sense. Like, why is Penny telling Baby that she's pregnant?
Yeah, told her right away.
Yeah, the whole point was this is supposed to be a secret. Nobody's supposed to know that Penny's pregnant.
Penny is played by Nicole, is it Scherzinger? Is that how you say it? She was very good.
Yeah.
And
she danced
now look
well.
at her outfit. It's so appropriate. And then Baby was wearing these house coats and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. The wardrobe was bad. So wardrobe person out
But
there.
it looked, the era looked very authentic. I thought everything at Kellerman's looked good.
Yeah.
It felt like it was back in
The
1963.
resort though wasn't as big as the original one. The original the resort was like larger. This one seems like it was much more smaller and compact.
Yeah, it didn't look like there was
And-
very many people there. Like at the big talent show at the end when everybody's sitting
Yeah.
around. It was like, boy, they don't have very many people there that summer.
Yeah.
Guess who was in it? Katie Seagal from Married with Children.
Now she was good.
She
I
played
liked
Vivian
her.
Pressman. This time they've made Vivian Pressman a divorcee
Yeah.
instead of married to a bigwig who's always
Right.
playing cards, which sort of takes the danger away because if she's married like in the real movie, then you're worried that the husband's going to be mad, you know, that his wife is sleeping with Johnny Castle and taking extra dance lessons.
But that was the whole point. The whole point was this like, oh, she's this tramp woman that's going out on her husband and going and finding young boys to sleep with and have sex with and stuff. And that's what another thing. She has sex with what's the
Robbie. And she doesn't
and
do
she
that.
doesn't
in
do
this
that in this because she can have sex with Patrick Swayze.
Okay. But they do. And it's a musical now, more so. It's not just a movie with music. The people actually do break into song. Everybody's.
Okay.
I love a good musical, Michelle. I even write musicals.
Right.
But when the father sat down at the piano and started
That was a little
singing, I was
weird.
like,
That was a little
I don't believe that from him. And the older sister doesn't sing that da 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 da. I really wanna. She sings this really good, amazing duet with this guy named Marco, who's a young African
I
American
did like
man.
that combination.
And they were
thing,
trying to
that
do like a little
storyline.
race thing going on.
No, that was
And-
good. But she's supposed to be with Robbie, like Robbie, and that was just like a
They
little
get rid of
tid-
the Robbie thing
Yeah, a
really
little
early, at
tidbit.
least with Lisa and Robbie.
and it doesn't.
Because they
doesn't
stretch it out. In this, they have time to focus on the parents' marital problems and Johnny being framed for stealing the watch from Vivian.
Yeah, and the watch was like kind of. I thought it was. Yeah, well,
They
I
didn't
guess
have
that's
that old couple stealing
Yeah, I mean, I guess
from-
that's fine. They went that way with the watch instead of the wallet. That's okay. You could do that. That should be. But the point was that Robbie, because in the end, the
Spoiler
the
alert.
father gives him the money to go to.
No, not money. It's like a letter that the father has written.
No,
to
it was
recommend
money.
No, it was because the father takes it. It was a
Oh.
recommend. He's not paying for him to go to medical
I
school.
thought he gave him money.
No, he gave him like a letter, a reference letter. To
Oh,
go
I always
to.
thought it was money.
Oh no, that
really?
kid doesn't
I
need
never
money.
knew
He's been working
that.
all summer as a waiter. Why should he pay for him to go to college?
I
or
always
whatever?
thought it was money that he
No,
gave
he
him.
gave him a reference, and then he takes the
Right,
reference letter
I
back
know.
because he doesn't need to. He's not going to refer him to anything.
Oh, well,
Maybe
that's
Michelle.
something.
Maybe Michelle likes it now. She's like, oh, and also now it's because they've made it a musical. Now, spoiler alert, it's set at a musical. It's set at Dirty Dancing, the musical, at the beginning, and Baby is
yeah,
there
that
in
was sorta weird.
1975 watching Dirty Dancing, the musical, based on the novel that she wrote. And then at the end, you find out that Johnny Castle is, spoiler alert, the choreographer from Dirty Dancing, the musical.
Yeah.
Now, I saw Dirty Dancing, the musical, when it toured.
I did
didn't
too.
like it.
I didn't either.
Because you're watching a musical, and they don't even make it a musical.
They
They had
didn't.
people on the stage in a band singing when the characters could have done it. Here, characters burst into song and sing like, "Now I've had the time of my life," which was weird because they're dancing when they're doing that, and I'm like, how are Johnny and Baby going to do their dance if they have to also sing? They'd be like out of breath because they're not practiced. Gosh, this is a long review,
It
Michelle.
is.
My apologies, but I've seen other people do reviews on the interweb, and they're long, and I'm like, how come they get to talking? I'm always trying to.
So in our summary is that it just didn't, it was subpar, and it didn't meet the standards that it could have.
But Deborah Messing was good. Katie Seagal was good. Colt Pratt's Prattis's back muscles were very good in those big old arms, and I think that he should be in something again, maybe something better.
So for those of you who've never seen the original,
oh, you must.
You see the
You
original,
simply must.
and then you can compare the two.
And then
It's just like when you see The Shining or something,
Yeah, you don't want to watch the TV version with Steven Weber. You want to see the real one with Jack Nicholson.
Mm-hmm. That one's good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Join hands and hearts and voices, hearts and hands. At Kellerman's the friendships last long, or as the mountain stands. We're sorry. That song is still in it, so if you're going to hear that, you will get to hear the Kellerman's anthem. Okay, yes, Michelle and I will be back soon to talk about Wonder Woman.
Yes!
Yay!
Oh, I can't wait, I'm so excited.
Okay, and do watch Dirty Dancing,
Yep.
the original. Okay, goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.